What's going on, guys? HostileBeast here, and today I'm going to be showing you a little project that I have been working on. As you know, there is Retro Bowl Professional Football, there is Retro Bowl College, and here is Retro Bowl High School. Yes, you heard that right. As some of you guys know, I live in Illinois, so I've spent the past few weeks making this. If we go into Team Editor, you can see, look at this. There's entirely new conferences and entirely new teams. I have put over 250 high school teams into Retro Bowl, and I've put them in their correct conferences to the best of my ability. Obviously, it's not perfect because the game doesn't give you like the most perfect amount of spots per conference, but you get the idea. So you see these conferences. C in front of it means Chicago. So Chicago Catholic, Chicago Public, you got Loyola Academy, St. Rita, Joliet, some big names. If you live in Illinois, especially if you play football, you know a lot of these schools. So let's look at some other conferences. You know, it's not all just Chicago. There's a lot of Chicago because obviously a lot of schools in Chicago, but we look at some of the other ones here. These all have pretty much the correct schools in each of the conferences. And you notice at the top it says 8A state and 1A state because there's different divisions. In 1A, a lot of the smaller schools are in here. So, I mean, if you live in Illinois and you go to school or went to school in Illinois, chances are your school is in this game. And you might think, oh, well, anyone can just enter the names, right? Anyone can just change the names of the schools. I also made the accurate uniforms. Let's look in Chicago Catholic Loyola, for example. If you look up Loyola Academy High School Football uniform, this is what will come up. I have created the accurate uniforms for all of the teams. Do not ask me how long this took, okay? Have my grades suffered? Absolutely. But is it worth it to play Retro Bowl High School? Absolutely. So if you guys want me to show you how to set this up for Illinois or for any state, I will make a tutorial video. Obviously, I did it because I live in Illinois, but if you guys live in like Texas or California or Wyoming, I don't even know, and want to set up yourself, I will show you everything you need to do, including like the bowls and stuff, because that's kind of hard. As you can see at the top, there's 8A state, 1A state. I set up the bowls to be the other state championships, so it is possible to play in every state championship from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all of them. And like I said, comment down below if you want the explanation vid for how to do this, and I will show you how to set up the state championships. And as you can see, I mean, there's all the other high schools we played. Right now, my team is set to Hyde Park. I don't know if you can see that or not because my fat head is in the way, but obviously that is not where I actually go to high school. The last thing I need is all of you guys showing up at my house and at my school. But yeah, I figured I would just make this and then make this video because state championships are coming up. So let's see who's playing for one. We can kind of go to the rankings here. You can see Chicago Public is our conference, got all these other schools. And then if we go to the ranking, we can see, so in the 8A, 8A is all like the bigger or just not tiny schools. And then 1A is all the little schools. Like I said, that is not it. There will be 8 state championship games. There is a way to set up multiple state championship games, more than 2. I have 8 set up, obviously. You'll notice most of the good schools are Chicago, like Loyola, Barrington. Then we got like Providence, St. Francis, and then Rockton, Rochester, York, Mount Carmel, a lot of pretty good schools. Like, I recognize all these names. And like I said earlier, if you live in Illinois, you absolutely know what these schools are. So I'll just kind of scroll down and see all these right here. As you can see, I turned all the names into high schools. These are all real Illinois high schools with all of their uniforms. It took a long time, okay? I'm not going to deny that. This took hours, but it's so fun to play once you set it up. If we act like we're going to play this match, there's Amundsen versus us, Hyde Park, and you can see, look at this, conference game. We're both Chicago Public Schools, and these are the real uniforms. So if you want to know how to completely set up Retro Bowl High School for any state, let me know in the comments. I'll make a full tutorial video. It's pretty simple. It just takes a little time. You also don't even have to do uniforms. I went above and beyond and did all the uniforms. If you don't do uniforms, this is not going to take you that long, realistically. So comment down below. I want you to comment down below 2 things. 1, tutorial vid, yes or no, and 2, if you do go to high school or if you play on football or if your school has a football team, I don't care if you're in high school or college, if your school has a football team, let me know how their season went. And if it's still going and you're playing for a state championship this weekend, good luck to everybody. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.